Today was not goodbye, but rather a big thank you for Bud Grant's contribution to sports in Minnesota. The Pro Football Hall of Fame coach was remembered by family, friends, former players, and fans at US Bank Stadium this afternoon. WCCO's Marielle Mose shows us why celebrating a life well lived was so important to all who knew Bud Grant.
We're gonna have a good day.
Even though Bud Grant would never have wasted a beautiful day being inside.
Welcome, Brian. You're right on time.
All right, thank you.
Hundreds showed up to do just that.
Hey, how come there's all old people here? So we brought some young people just to give them the experience.
To honor a legend.
I grew up with the Vikings. My dad was the world's biggest Vikings fan and said that Bud Grant was probably the greatest coach to ever live.
To honor an era.
It's hard to say. It's like, what are you getting crying for? Because it's a part of an era. It's you grew up with these guys, right?
To honor their friend.
He even signed a photo to me with those words, to a good friend. He loved the conversation. He wanted to know what I was doing. He wanted to know how I felt. And I'll treasure that the rest of my life.
Inside the stadium filled up with longtime Vikings fans to hear the stories and memories from Bud Grant's closest friends.
You had to earn his respect through your work ethic and being present.
Former WCCO sports anchor Mark Rosen started his career covering the Vikings halfway into Bud's tenure. But over the years, Bud became more of a father figure and mentor to Rosen than an interview for a story.
Just a profound impact he made on you in a quiet way. And I think there's life lessons that I learned from Bud that have carried me through. And I think that's why people here and around the state of Minnesota, it's so unique, resonate with Bud, because he was one of us.
It was an emotional afternoon as the crowd took in speeches from Vikings greats coached by Bud Grant, the current Vikings head coach, Kevin O'Connell, and Bud's son, Mike Grant.
Dad loved being a representative of the upper Midwest. I'm especially Minnesota. I know you loved him, as we did.
This celebration of life ended as all good Viking celebrations do. At US Bank Stadium, Marielle Mose, WCCO News.
Bud Grant's heroism and leadership was also recognized by U.S. lawmakers today. Senator Amy Klobuchar presented the special congressional recognition to the Grant family. Klobuchar's father was a close friend of the late Vikings legend.